issues that the Republicans and Democrats disagree in terms of how to get things done. But I think in the case of Mr. Obama, President Obama, I think the Republicans have decided that nothing good will happen under President Obama to the extent that they're willing to let the country go under to get him, not to let nothing good happen under him. I think that just makes you want to cry. But it also tells you about their fear of anything happening with good for black people.
It invalidates everything that we spent years holding black people down, and that they were scared that we were equal, that they did not want us to be equal, and we've showed them.
Well, because my wife contends, and I hold a little bit of this, that some of this is fear that you're going to do well. And then once you do well, now what we're going to do with you? Because now you will start thinking you're equal to me. And we can't let that happen. I remember, I laughingly said my mother worked, I said early on, my mother worked day work. And hopefully this don't come off the wrong way. She worked for people who didn't have a pot or a window to throw it out of. They were poor themselves, the white people who she worked for. But for her to come and work for them gave them a little bit of some status that I got far as working for me. And they scrapping to pay her. They poor themselves. But that make them feel good because they got a black person working for them. And I just see that with the Congress, with what's happening around now. You say it's Obamacare. It's really not Obamacare. You know, we say people don't always fight about what they're mad about. They ain't mad about Obamacare. That's not what they're mad about. They mad about the fact that you got to be president. And not only did you get to be president, but you got to be elected twice. You got elected president again. That's what they're mad about. And they're going to do everything they can for that not to happen again. They're going to do everything they can to make that not happen again. And that's going to be their rallying point. Because I ironically see them do the polling, and they walk up to this lady, and the lady said, what do you think about Obamacare? I hate Obamacare. They're going to have all of these doctors in your business, your medical, making decisions about you and on and on and on. What do you think about the Affordable Care Act? I think that's wonderful. See, it was only when you attached Obama to it that it became bad. And I'm just thinking that that's where they cannot get over the fact that the country elected a black president. They can't get that. Now, some people just will not get that. They just cannot accept the fact that we're just all people. And why can't people just move into their place depending upon where they fall? Rather than you going to predetermine where I'm going to go and what my limits will be. Why can't we, Rodney King said, why can't we just all get along? Why we got to be fighting about this? But they got their mind made up that we are less than they are. And they've done such a good job, sometimes we start believing that. You know what I mean? Because I used to start thinking that they're better than I am. They can jump higher than I can. They can do whatever. And when I got in the military and I started being around them, I said, hey, son, you're not recording now yet.
I am.
Cut it off, please.